Good morning, dear students. In today's class, we are going to see about the problem in block diagram reduction rule. First, we can see the problem 1, that is, we are going to reduce the block diagram shown in figure and we have to find out the value of C by R. C is nothing but output and R is the input. So, we have to find out the relation between output and the input. So this is the question. So first in the block diagram reduction rule, first we have to give the preference to the series block. So we have to check whether a series block is present in this block diagram or not. So but here we have two blocks are in cascade, but the condition is here we have a branch point. So we can't do the series connection. So we can't combine a two blocks in cascade. Next we have to give preference to the parallel block. So while saying this, here we have a forward path, right? So this is a parallel path, but again here we have a branch point. So we can't give second preference to the parallel block. So we have to see what reduction technique we can apply now to reduce this block. So either we have to move this branch point or we have to move this branch point. So in step 1, I am going to move this branch point after the block. So after this block, I am moving this branch point towards here. So step 1, moving the branch point after the block. So what is the rule for after the block? So in which block we are moving, in which block we are moving, we have to take the reciprocal of that block, right? So I am moving this branch point towards here, so I have to take the reciprocal of this block. So here I am moving this point towards here, so I have taken 1 by G1 into G3. That value can be noted here. Again, as usual, we have to draw the block, right? So first we have the input R, then we have the summing point plus negatives connected to the H value, and here we have G1. So the one thing I have corrected here, that is I am just moving this branch point in front of G1. So in which block we are moving this branch point means at the same block we have to multiply with the reciprocal of that. So I am multiplying here this G1 with here. Again I am writing this G3 value here. Again here we have G2. The same summing point is written here. Next we have to see what modification we can make, right? So the next here we have a feedback path, right? So which feedback? Here we have negative symbol. So if the negative symbol is connected, then that type of feedback is called negative feedback, right? So we can eliminate this feedback path, the first condition. So next we have a series block, right? Two blocks on cascade. So we can combine these two blocks. So in step 2, I am just eliminating the feedback path and cascading this series block, right? I am just combining the cascade block. So eliminating the formula, what is the formula? G divided by 1 minus of GH, right? So for this here we have, for G here we have G1, so I am writing G1, and here again H, that is 1 minus of G1H. So to eliminate the feedback path, the formula is G1 divided by 1 plus GH. So just replacing this block with that of this eliminating formula and written here. Next here we have two blocks are cascade. So cascade in the sense both are in series. So if two blocks are series, we have to multiply that two blocks. So just I am multiplying these two blocks. So G3 into 1 by G1 is equal to G3 divided by G1. So I have written like this, just in step 3. So in step 3, so this is nothing but a forward, that this feedback, this loop feedback knot, this path is traveling in forward direction. So if a signal is connected with this summing point, then this type of network or this type of blocks is called as parallel block. So how we can eliminate this parallel block means we have to add the blocks. So step 3, combine the parallel block. So we have to combine the parallel block. So this G3 plus G1 is connected to plus symbol here. Again this G2 is connected to the polarity of positive. So we have to add both. So G2 plus G3 divided by G1, right? Yes. So now step 4. So in step 4 what we have to do, here two blocks are in cascade. So we have to combine these two blocks. So if two blocks are in cascade, so we have to multiply it, right? So if two blocks are in series, we have to multiply. So here we have R and here we have R. So we have to find out C by R. So the value C by R is equal to, here we have the first block is G1 divided by 1 plus G1H, and the next block we have G2 plus G3 divided by G1. So take the LCM on this term, we will get G1 divided by 1 plus G1H into G2 G1 plus G3 divided by G1. So from this G1 term get cancelled. So we will get the value of G1 G2 plus G3 divided by 1 plus G1 of H. So this is the way we can reduce a block diagram by using these rules. Thank you, students.